The coronavirus has claimed the lives of 2 Guyanese, and the number of confirmed cases to date stands at 19. Many businesses around the country have shut their doors to mitigate the possibilities of transmission of the virus. Other companies, including small businesses, were forced to fire their employees, while others took the route of furloughing their staff. Others had no choice but to implement salary cuts in an effort to stay afloat. On Wednesday, business coach Vishnu Durga of Action Coach Guyana gave his take on some measures that can reduce the incidence of having to fire staff.
Organizations were advising them to look at the level of leave that people still have, annual leave, maybe tailor in some annual leave as well so it doesn't affect the income that the person is receiving. If this extends past 2 or 3 weeks, it would be good to have a sit down with the employees and start looking at maybe staggering work, making sure that you can put people on a training program so that they can upskill themselves.
Companies, Durga opined, should use the current down period to do maintenance, training and research and development. This should also be employed for persons at home on a personal level. Durga is of the view that because of this pandemic, a number of avenues for employment in the service industry as well as many other home-based services have been opened and should be explored.
Being able to offer services, right? So we have been a production-oriented country for a while, although services do make up a big block. But there are some services, such as consulting, for example, that could be done remotely. Our own company, for example, we do everything remotely. Coaching, training, consulting is all being done remotely right now. So we haven't seen any shift in the demand for what we offer. Our demand has actually gone up significantly. So any service-oriented business, any skill that you have that could be applied from a distance or without the interaction with a lot of other human beings will still be in demand.
Budgeting, Durga added, should be done by all during this period, since many may have lost their jobs or had to suffer from salary reductions.
When you have a budget, having a budget alone is not sufficient. You also have to be tracking how are you actually spending against that budget. If you already have this documented, fantastic. That is what is needed. If you don't, please start tracking all your spending right now, because you do need this on paper and then go through every single line item. How much money am I putting to food right now? How much is going to travel, education, internet bill? The way many of us are connected right now is via the internet or electricity. So what are the key things that will keep us connected so that we can make sure that we now keep the essentials?
Action Coach Guyana has launched a free online program for businesses where entrepreneurs can access information that will help them to navigate their business through the next few months. The site can be reached at www.actioncoach.com/COVID-19. For the HGP Nightly News, Colwyn Abrams.